here, YouTube. Smoking Jacket here. There's been a couple questions recently in the press and whatnot that have sort of got my attention, and one of them was, why would anybody need an AK-47? Well, I found this question quite intriguing, and was intrigued even more that everybody I seemed to watch never seemed to give a good answer for it. They all sort of alluded to, well, you know, it's a bill of rights, not a bill of needs. You don't need to ask me why I need anything. And I certainly think that's a valid answer, but it's probably not the answer that most people want to hear. The average person out there is really not concerned about constitutional law, what it means, or what it's supposed to mean. So I'm here to give an example, or my answer, I guess, to that question. Now, why would I need an AK-47 or an AR-15, or basically a semi-automatic rifle with a 30-round magazine, which is what we're talking about here? Well, if you think about it this way, that you buy a weapon, you buy a gun to protect yourself, to protect your body, to protect your person. Now, when you do that, when you take your own personal safety in consideration, if you have the money and you have the resources, you're probably going to buy, or at least I would, buy the most effective tool or weapon, in that case, to protect my body. Now, consider an analogy to your home, your personal property, your house. You like your house. You like your property. You like your property in your house where it belongs. You like your family, if you have one. You like them being safe inside your house. So you have a couple options. You can either, say if you want to protect your home, hire a pit bull or buy a pit bull and feed it steak every day, and hopefully it's going to ward off intruders from your house. Or you can buy ADT or some home security system that if somebody ever sneezes on your lawn, an alarm is going to go off. Now, shoot that back to the guns, no pun intended, and take the same situation. Now, when you are in the market for protecting yourself, are you going to get the guard dog and feed it a steak, which in some cases would be a dinky little pistol with only 5 rounds in it, or a dilapidated rifle that the government thinks is adequate to protect you? Or do you want the ADT security system, or the AK-47, the AR-15, with a 30-round box magazine in it? Because I'll tell you what, those people out there who think a pistol or a revolver is adequate for home defense, you may be right. But the point is, a revolver, let's say, which is probably the most common weapon that people keep in their homes, carries about 5 to 6 rounds in it. And I'll show you what I keep. This is a 38 Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, okay? You see right there, holds 5 bullets, okay? Somebody breaks into your house late at night, or you're in a situation where you need to defend yourself. Somebody who's extremely nervous, somebody who is maybe not as familiar with weapons but bought one for self-defense, is going to find it pretty difficult to land 5 shots, or even to land 1 shot, okay, if you're not that great of a marksman. So the point of having an AK-47 or an AR-15 is if you waste those 5 bullets in a pistol, you're not going to miss 25 more times, okay? The point is, you want to have the best insurance possible when protecting yourself or your property, okay? You don't want the pit bull and hope that it liked its steak that night, all right? You want something that's going to be reliable 100% of the time. So that's my answer to you. Why I need an AK-47 is the same reason that I would need an ADT system instead of a fucking pit bull.